Alrighty, guys, here we go. Wrong one. We're going to be starting here first, of course, but here we go. We are going to be trying some new stuff. Let me know if the music happens to be a little bit too loud, but we got Riftbound. I keep wanting to call it Riftborn. I don't know why. I need to figure out where that connection is, because I keep wanting to definitely call it that. But anyway, we have some exciting stuff coming your way where we are going to be playing some Riftbound on Pixelborn. They have just released the gameplay, and we got a couple of people even online that are going to be testing it out. So there's a lot of really exciting things that are going to be coming with that. But first and foremost, I think the biggest thing is actually showing you guys even what deck we're going to be playing. Now, at the same time, if you happen to not really know what, deck might be applicable or things of that nature as well, or even how to play the game, go ahead. There's a lot of really cool things that you can go ahead and look at on YouTube. There's a lot of good how to play tutorials because this game is really different, all things considered. And so it's going to be interesting to see how this game continues to develop. There's going to be 300 cards in the first set. So to be able to now go about this and get it done is going to be really interesting to see how we go about playing this. And I mean, in all honesty, we've printed out a good amount of cards so far. We've printed out so far 2 decks. We have one gameplay video that is on YouTube right now. And we're going to start releasing a little bit more regular content as well with that. I'm normally a Lorcana player, but this game has caught my attention and been surprising, to say the least. We even got the Volibear deck that is paper printed. We just got to sleeve it up and call it good. So we'll have 3 decks then printed out, and these are also custom decks. This isn't just like the starter deck, which is going to be fun to see how all of that unwinds as well. So there's a lot of really exciting things coming your way on YouTube as well. So this is going to be really fun. With that being said, the deck that we are going to be testing today, we might go into a little bit of Volibear, but Victor so far has been my absolute favorite deck to play. We've played Jinx, Volibear, Victor. Lee Sin's a good second as well. He's got some really cool stuff, really cool mechanics that really complement the game incredibly well. Take a shot every time that I say really. With that being said, though, it's going to be fun to see. It's going to be fun to see how all of this unwinds. Now, with that also being said, we are going to be taking a look at the deck. Now, let's go ahead and move me over here so you guys can actually see everything. This is the deck that we are going to be playing today. Now, with that, I really like this deck, especially going second. You get a really good ability here, especially with Herald of the Arcane. You're going to be hoping for, of course, a 2-drop with that, which is going to be potentially either, a Watchful Sentry or a Soaring Scout. And you have 6 out of 40 on trying to get one of these cards with that. So pretty good. But you want to really, if you're going second, get Watchful Sentry or Soaring Scout out. And then also get a token, because you can really go a bit aggressive here with this deck, which is really fun. Because you can go ahead and play a 2-cost, play a token, and the next turn just even go for both as well, depending on how you want to go about that. Now, the battlefields are going to be really interesting as well. I love these battlefields. Now, first off, Targon's Peak is really interesting because when you conquer here, choose 2 runes, ready them at the end of this turn, which is going to be really powerful, trying to go ahead and get, certain things set up in that regard, because you can go ahead and get some reactions going with that on your turn. And there are a lot of really good reactions that can really slow down your opponent and even stop them from taking battlefield. Now, with that being said, too, players channel 1 additional rune during their first runic phase of this game. Again, another way for you to be going a little bit more aggro. If you're going first with Obelisk of Power out onto the battlefield, you'll be starting with 3 instead of 2, which is going to be a really big game changer, because what that's going to allow is for you to still get your 2 cost out and then getting a token out, so that on the following turn you can take both, get 2 points, and potentially even get a 3rd point on the following turn as well. So there's a lot of really good aggressive things that you can do, and especially going against Volibear, that's going to be one of the biggest things to really help, because as soon as he really starts, taking over the battlefield, it can be a really difficult thing to get back into it. And then, of course, the Trifarian War Camp. Now, with that, again, that's going to be units here get +1 attack or willpower. What do they call it in this game? I'm still learning all the phrasing and everything. So you'll have to excuse me on some of the phrasing that I might not have completely down. But all in all, it's going to be really interesting. Now, I love this because this complements tokens so incredibly well, because what you're going to be able to do is each one of your 1 power tokens are going to be able to get buffed at this point. So you can easily go ahead and take down people who have, 5 attack. You can go ahead and go in with 2, tokens and then 1 other whatever kind of thing, and just overrun your opponent with that, which is going to be really fun to be able to do. Now, Victor is a pretty crazy card, all things considered, just because, whenever another non-recruit you control dies, you automatically get to put another token into your base. Now, this is going to be really interesting too. The hard part about this is that there is still a lot of characters that can target, or a lot of spells and characters that can go ahead and target Victor and easily take him out. And the fact of the matter is that we are only running 1. And so if we go ahead and lose that 1, we're in a little bit of trouble. Now, Cruel Patriot is a really good card, and he can really do a lot come mid to late game. The biggest reason for that is, of course, as an additional cost to play him, sacrifice a friendly unit, not a family unit. Whoa, careful, that's a bit different of a game. But with that being said, a friendly unit, to then have a 6-power character out onto, 6 might, that's what it's called, cool. 6 might character out onto the, in your base, which can be a really big game changer. Now, this one as well is really interesting. When you play me, play a recruit token for free. The bird adds a little bit of ramp when it gets taken out. Vanguard Captain, as long as it's your second spell or your second play of card in a turn, you can play 2 additional recruits as well. So there's just a whole lot that you can have going on here. And then, of course, we also have Harnessed Dragon. Whenever you play it, kill a unit, you do have to recycle 2 of your Valor back into, or order 2 of your order back into the rune deck in that case, which kind of sucks, but how it is. Now, Machine Evangel is really interesting as well. 5 cost, recycle 1 to go ahead and be able to, when it dies, to recruit 3 additional tokens that are able to be out onto the field. So a lot of really fun stuff. And of course, we got some really good attacks. Hidden Blade is going to be probably one of our best things to go ahead and continue to have an impact at the end game here. Or, if your opponent sends out a Volley Bear, you're perfectly fine then destroying it with Hidden Blade, for example, to then give your opponent 2 cards, but you take out a Volley Bear. That's really helpful. Or, anything else that might be, if you're going against Jinx decks or anything like that, you could take out something very dangerous here. Now, each player kills one of their units. It's a good clear, don't get me wrong. The biggest thing with that, of course, is that you will naturally sacrifice a token, and your opponent will go ahead and sacrifice, something of more value in that case, because it's going to be so hard to be able to get that kind of value. But anyway, guys, so yeah, we are going to go ahead and get into the gameplay. Now, of course, we do have the wrong one, Pixel, pulled up. We have 1 deck. We also might be playing the Volley Bear deck as well down the line, so that's going to be something to definitely look into as well. We're still going to test where to put the hammer even, but we're going against Jinx, so that's going to be interesting. We're going second. Okay, we'll confirm champion. The reason why you have to confirm champion in Pixel board is because if you don't, then there's a good chance that you're running multiple characters in that case. And so let's go ahead, transform, stretch the screen. There we go. Okay, so with us going second, we'll get rid of that and that, I think. Because at least we have the Hidden Blade. I should have probably gotten rid of Hidden Blade. We still got our second, our 2 costs. And then battlefields are going to be playing with an extra rune on the face, so we could even get Victor out turn 1. Do we want to? Maybe not necessarily, but we could get him on the following turn. Okay, cool. Draw 1, discard 1 when you move to a place. I still feel like we do need to go here with that, and then go ahead and activate a rune, or activate our ability to get a token out. We're going to pass response on that as well. Go ahead and get that going and end our turn. Now, of course, with this still being a new game as well. And especially being new on Pixelborn, there's not a lot of people that necessarily know how to do all the triggers and activations. Sometimes there's hidden abilities that you can activate, things of that nature as well that can be a little bit more difficult. So we'll see how it goes. Now, Jinx's ability is really interesting as well. The biggest thing with that is that Jinx, as long as you have less than 2 cards, or 1 or less cards in your hand, you draw 2 cards at your upkeep. So now he's deciding which 2 cards to trigger. And we're just going to go ahead and destroy it on the next turn. We'll take out Hidden Blade and give them 2 more cards. Oh, that's fine. Cool. Now, of course, he'll be able to go into here. We'll have a response with Stupefy if we need to as well. That could be something that might be viable. Because then we could go ahead... Oh, Jinx is moving there. That's interesting. Oh, yeah. You readied up, Jinx. Yeah, accelerate. Okay. That's an interesting play. Interesting play. Okay, so I think we have 6 to work with. We can't necessarily take it. I still think we go Victor here. We go here to play. Kill Jinx. Let them draw 2. That's fine. They don't have any responses because they don't have any runes. Then we'll go... Yeah, you take there. And you take there. And when you conquer here, discard 1, then draw 1. Let's see, we're going to be at 7. So that's going to be kind of close. I think... Let's go ahead and get rid of that. That's still not bad. That's a pretty good draw there, too. Now, we have nothing on us. Or no runes left. They're going to be up to 2 now. But again, that's not going to necessarily be a whole lot to get it much done. Now, if he goes ahead and attacks the bird, we'll be able to ramp 1 up, and then we could even get a Harnessed Dragon in preparation of this as well. So there's a lot that we could end up doing here. They have a lot of cards, but they don't have a lot of runes, so we got to capitalize this. Now, of course, the Vi is going to be able to get a little buff on this. Okay, so they're going to discard 1, draw 1. That's fine. Discarding 1 card. Oh, nice. I don't think he... Oh, you can still recycle 1 and play it. I don't think he has the ability to necessarily recycle 1, though. Vi's not necessarily a big enough threat to worry about with Hidden Blade, necessarily. But still, being able to play that in the battle is going to be interesting. So, that's going to be interesting. Okay, so there's a couple of things that we can do with that. Oh, and then the bounce back. That's pretty good. Okay, so we still could even take it with Victor, for example. We could take that. Now, they have 1 left. They could get the bounce back with the Harpy's Feather Dust, or whatever that card's called. Now, we have 7. So let's go ahead. Oh, that was going to be a really cool play. Okay. Oh. Pass response. Okay. Then let's go 4. Attack that. And we have 2 left, so what we could even do is try to take that. Yeah. And... Oh, that was the wrong... Well, we would have to siphon. There we go. No responses for him. That's awesome. Good, that's what we wanted. Now, They can get a +1 there in that case as well. Let's take out... I like Stupefy, though, just because that card's kind of dead to us right now. I like Stupefy just because of the ability to... Oh. Okay, they surrendered. Nice. Well, that's a win. Cool. Well, with that being said... Okay, I'll go ahead and be right back. So... Okay. Okay. Let's see another game. Should be good. I'm actually really surprised how many people are on. Ooh, a mirror match. Okay. This will be cool. I go first. I will select my champion. It's like I almost need to prop it up. Board games. Mansions of Madness always props up the right height. There we go. A bit more square to you guys. Oh, let's go. I actually don't mind that. Okay, then we got players start with 1 additional rune. So wow. We could even just go Victor. Go 2. Let's go 2. Let's go a little on the aggressive side. Okay, with that being said, I think we now of course we did get a really good start starting with 2 of them. Goes ahead and plays Victor. Could even get rid of it pretty easy. Gonna be good. Yeah. That's pretty good. Let's see, we got 6 to work with. I think we'll go this route. I still don't know how good the mana rocks are, technically. I mean, they'll come by, and if I go 2 there, it's not going to change anything, so we might as well just get the... That comes in exerted, though, technically, or tapped. Hello! How are you?
Hi.
I know, that's the hard part. It is hot up here. Anyway, if you want to sit down. No, not yet.
I'm excited.
About the donuts? Oh, you can set that down. It's not doing anything. About the French toast one especially.
French toast, the cinnamon roll one.
Yeah. Well, glad you're excited. That's going to be fun.
I don't know. Mom, I want to crave about it. Like, have you tried these donut places? Like, the best thing I've ever had. I tried it. Yeah, very.
Well, Krispy Kreme's not hard to beat.
Yeah.
These days, at least, Krispy Kreme's not hard to beat. Yeah.
And then this one, like,
and
like, oh, I don't know.
But it's just fluffy. A fluffy donut. It depends on the filling. It has to be done right. I know it is. Yeah, and that's the thing. The air is on. Doesn't make a difference up here. Well, that's not very nice. But yeah, glad you had fun though.
It was forced to know.
Why?
It's like, I worked out, and it's right there, and I'm like, I have to.
Oh no.
I'm hungry. That was a mine.
Was there? That's really funny. Hmm. Okay, so they have no responses. That's good. But good. I'm glad that you found a good donut place and all that jazz, and life be good. That's awesome. So, and you didn't. So, so are you still kind of thinking about whether or not to even sign up, kind of thing, or? But it's only $60. I know, but you do it just for the summer, and you really liked it. So control yourself. You don't, every time you go to Pilates, you're not like, I have to reward myself with a donut. No, that's not how that works. I know, but you've really wanted to do a Pilates thing for a while. Yeah. I get it.
Had a better job.
Well, I mean, but like, what other money are you spending? You know, because you got your car payment and stuff, but yeah. Mhm. Yeah. So that's not too bad. Yeah. Talk around, because I mean, it might be something fun to do just for a summer. You know, something to get you out of the house and. Mm, good.
It's not like hard, like
Oh, so they do it all. Well, and it might even be something to just compare a little bit too. Like you go to the Saratoga one and see what they actually offer and things like that, and go from there. Yeah. But yeah. Glad you had fun though. Mm-hmm. Interesting. No, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying more like you wanting to and stuff, you know?
Oh,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, can't hurt. Or could. So, but yeah, you should look into like joining one because you need to find a way to at least be social out of the house, you know? It is. So, but yeah, I'm glad you had fun though. And the Draper thing isn't like too far, luckily either. What? Oh yeah, yeah. They are. Whoa.
oh,
Yeah, it punishes you pretty bad.
yeah. Like, uh,
Yeah.
oh,
But good. Glad you had fun. So yeah, you should probably find something like social to do, or even look at like the Lehigh Rec, because they have classes and stuff like that. Yeah, oh yeah, and maybe even get a membership at the Lehigh Rec because you're a resident here. You know, yeah, it is cheap. That's the cool part. Uh huh. You should. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I don't know. I'm a dude. I don't look at classes at the rec. I don't know. I don't know what kind of classes they have, but they have. Then you have access to the full gym. They have a track, and it's indoor and air conditioned. Yeah, they have a whole quarter-mile track that goes around the three courts. Yes, and you have access to the pool. You can swim laps. Yes, you should look into it. I think you would really like it. And it wouldn't be that expensive. No. Yeah. Well, even if it is as expensive as 60, it still wouldn't be. Yeah, there's a lot more to do. Oh, dang it! I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that might be something to research. You want my phone? Yeah, there you go. My phone. And then let's go. Ooh, excuse me. I should have maybe moved the Vanguard. 24? 24? Well, you're a resident. That's pretty good. Yabokusai. Thank you. I think it's the Lehigh Legacy Center. If it's on Main Street or something like that, does it say? Yeah, I think we got this game. That's good. Yay! Let's go ahead. Go here. Deck. Volley. Volley, volley. Volley there. Let's see. All the ones up to date so far. So, this is everything. Oh, that's funny they haven't updated him yet. Looks like it. Or they might not have had the most recent. Yeah, it should be Center Street. Okay, because I don't think they have the most recent stuff yet. Yeah, I don't think so, because we don't have... Let's go Champions. That'll show it. Or... There's recent... Yeah, we don't have the... Music Girl. Yeah, no spells yet. They're in the process of updating everything. But still, the majority is, so... I'm sure by Monday they'll have everything updated. Not too worried. Let's go ahead. Yeah, they have a climbing wall. Pretty cool. Let's go my decks. No decks found? Oh, I haven't made any. Let's see. Alright, volleyball. Not yet. I'm sure they'll get it up pretty quick. Okay, so one volley. So let's go filters. Let's go orange, yellow, right? That what volley bears is? Yeah. Orange, red. Okay. Let's see, I know we did 3 of that. Did 2 of that. Let's see. And 3 of that. 3 of that. Try a mirror. Okay. Really easy to get all that. Misfortune. Don't say. No, we have 3 of that. I think we have 3 of that if I remember right. We have 3 of that. 3 of that. 3 of that. 2 of that? Did we do 1 or 2 of that? None of that. Or none of that. Okay. Take that out. There's that. Stormbringer. I think we did 2 of that. Stormbringer, 3 of that. Okay, cool. 3. 3 of that. We had Stormbringer. Did we do any Seal of Spring? No. Magnus Worm, 2 of that. Okay. Okay. Blazing Scout, I'm sure is. Or this. Okay. I think that was about it. Scrap Yard Champion. Scrapyard Champion. You might not. Oh, there it is. Oh, so do 2, 1, or how many of these? 7 and 5. 7, 1, 2, 7, and 5. I need to actually go to the website.